back to Miss Cindy's Kitchen. It's been a little bit since you've seen us. We've just had a whirlwind few weeks. We had First Friday, which is a downtown event. A bunch of vendors, celebrations downtown. We had a bunch of baked goods. Maddie had a bunch of crafts. That took up a lot of time. Plus getting used to my new baking gig. I mean, well, I always have a baking gig, but my breakfast gig at church. So it's been a little hectic. But I wanted to show you a new recipe that Maddie found online. Basically, it's a pizza braid that you make with prepared pizza crust, the refrigerated pizza crust. This is the thin crust version. Grocery Outlet, one of my favorite stores, had it for 2 packages for $1, which is a lot cheaper than the regular price that we bought before when she made it, which was like $2.79 for one. So I'm gonna get them both laid out and then I will roll them. Alright. Dahlia's looking, seeing if I'm gonna drop this roll of dough. So basically, just to unfurl it, the oven is now hot. That's what that little beep was. Alright, so I'm just going to stretch it a little bit and then I will roll it. That's what this is actually for. It's for pizza dough, and it got a little colorful because it's got some sauce on it. So anyway, I'm just going to roll this to the edges. This will be something quick you can put together after work or in between activities, because it only needs to bake for 20 minutes. And if you get the toppings ready ahead of time, you can just pull it out and assemble it. So let me just roll this out here. So while I'm rolling and rolling, make sure you like and subscribe and share to your friends and leave us a comment. We do enjoy hearing from you. And we are coming up on my 2-year anniversary for my channel. So if you could share, and then maybe we can get to 2,000 viewers by the end of October. That's a couple weeks away, or almost 3 weeks away. So, anyway.
So does it matter how thin you get it, or just?
No, it's a thin crust, and it calls for placing on a 10 by 15 pan. And these pans are very, very close to that measurement, because I double-checked the measurement when I was making toffee last night, because that also called for a 10 by 15 pan. So, whoop, doop, doop, doop. Alright, I'm going to call that good enough. So, basically, we're going to put the sauce down the middle, and I just took some pasta sauce that was already prepared, and I added additional spices to it with garlic, and then some pizza seasoning and some garlic and herb seasoning. It just depends upon if you want lots of sauce crust. Homemade pizza is actually a very nice thing to make. I used to make homemade pizza crust, but that was when I wasn't working quite so much. But for the time being, we've got Pillsbury to help us out. They have a nice line of refrigerated products to make life easier for us busy people, and for those of us with littles and busy schedules. Alright, as much as we love homemade, shortcuts are always welcome. Alright, so the next step is we're going to just cut little ribbons on the side of the pizza dough. This can be done with the pizza wheel or a knife, whichever. I happen to have the knife out, so I'm using that. This is the first time I made it. Maddie made it before, and she had pizza ready for us when we got home from work one day, which was awesome. So we're going to go ahead and prepare the rest of the crust with these little ribbons, and then we'll bring you back when we're ready to assemble it. And now I have got the pizza crust ready to braid after we put the toppings in. And I have bell peppers, whatever toppings you want to put on your pizza. It's you do you, your family's favorite toppings. I like bell pepper, and I had some bell peppers that really needed to get used up. So I figured I'd go ahead and put them in the pizza, because I love vegetables in my pizza. So, of course, I don't think anything really wet, like tomatoes or zucchini, would go well in this, because it probably would get too soggy, seeing as it's a pocket style pizza. So, that's probably about good. Alright, and some regular onion. I like a lot of flavor in my pizza. And vegetables are healthy, especially the Alamecium family. Has lots of antioxidants in it. Alright. Garlic is not just for deterring vampires, it also helps fight off viruses. Alright, so this is mozzarella that I shredded myself. Cheese off the block is the best that you shred yourself. However, we also use pre-shredded, just depending upon what we buy or who does the shopping. But mostly off the block is the best. So, I'm just making 2 so we can have some for tonight and then some for lunches tomorrow, because we like to pack our own lunches. So there's that. And I didn't have pepperoni on hand, but I had a lot of hot dogs. So we will pretend this is pepperoni. And after all, it's prepared meats with lots of preservatives. So just sprinkle those on there. So I'm going to put some toppings underneath the mozzarella, and then I'm going to put some other cheese on top of the hot dog slices. So this is also a way to use up stuff in your fridge too. I had bell peppers that were, I was going to make my favorite pork chop Spanish rice, but life got way too busy. And it didn't get done. So here's some fresh grated Parmesan rather than the powdered stuff. Just a tiny bit of that, because that doesn't really melt as well as other cheeses do. So just for a little bit of an accent flavor. And going to put some cheddar jack cheese on here. I'm going to make it a very cheesy pizza braid. And again, may not be the healthiest meal, but basically we all have pizza once in a while, and it's a quick meal if you're working or busy with kid activities. So, not everything needs to be homemade. Okay, so we're just gonna braid. So, whoops, and hopefully not destroy the crust in the process. So, it's been a while since I braided. I was a boy mom before I was a girl mom. I can't braid. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and braid the rest of these, and then we'll bring you back when it's ready to go in the oven.
All right. So I was going to ask you, because we're getting the second one done, how do you braid? Because it's a braid.
Basically, you just take the strips and kind of fold them downward, and then fold another one down across it. I'm not the best at braiding because I don't really do hair and braid, but you know, that's the general idea. And it's just kind of fold it down.
So you just kind of...
Fold it down and crisscross.
All right. Because, you know, guys are going to watch this and they're going to be like, how do you braid? I don't know how to braid.
And the other thing you can do with this, because we're in the holiday season for Halloween, is you can crisscross the strips and make it like a mummy. If you're having a pizza party for your kids, or having a Halloween season birthday for your children. So there's that, and then I've got a half a stick of butter. I am going to find a brush. Here we go. And brush the top of the pizza so it browns. And again, some of the toppings are peeking out, but it's okay. And because of the thickness of the toppings, it may need to bake a little longer, but the typical time is 20 minutes at 400. So it may take a little longer. We will let you know. So, I do not know what that dog's getting into in the other room. Dahlia's our in-house trash panda. She gets into everything because our oldest child doesn't know how to put his stuff away. Alright, I'm going to sprinkle some of this garlic and herb seasoning on top, just as kind of a garnish. Doesn't that look delicious?
It does look good.
Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven, 400, for about 20 minutes. And when we come back, we'll let you know exactly how long it took to bake. So make sure you like and subscribe and keep on sharing and keep on commenting. Alright.
You have your cabinet open.
Well, see? It wouldn't be an episode without a cabinet open. That's my trademark.
Yeah.
Alright. So anyway, the pizza actually needed about 30 minutes at 400 because it was kind of dense. And then basically, the thicker the filling, the longer the bake time.
That still looks good though.
Yeah. So anyway, each one makes 4 servings, so let me cut this into 4 pieces. Almost like a pizza pocket. Alright, so Logan just got back from school.
Yep.
Yay, Logan.
Do you want an end piece or a middle piece?
Middle piece.
Middle piece?
It's almost like a calzone.
Yeah.
You said it's braided.
Yeah. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. It doesn't want to let go. Don't let me go.
I'll never let go.
I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. Alright. There you go.
Okay. Now let me move where I don't get the light in the background.
Alright.
No, you'll just have the back of your head to hold it up.
Yeah,
You're
let me try this
glowing,
here.
Logan. You're glowing.
I'm always glowing. That's really good. Like I said, very much like a calzone.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, so it's like a homemade calzone, but
Mhm.
braided instead of just a complete fold over. So, anyway, thank you so much for visiting with us again tonight. We're going to go enjoy our dinner, and then we will see you again very soon in our next episode.
Thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen. To get more recipes like this one, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Share it out to your friends, family, neighbors, and leave us a comment to let us know how this recipe worked for you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen.